The historical relationship between Jewish communities and various nations over the past millennium is marked by recurrent episodes of expulsion and violence. This deeply troubling timeline illustrates the recurring persecution and systemic exclusion that Jewish populations have faced across different epochs and regions. The following sequence is a reliable and documented historical account of the expulsions and massacres that befell Jews from the 11th to the 20th century. In 1080, the Jews faced expulsion from France, a pattern that would recur in subsequent years, notably in 1147 and 1306. The Jews were also expelled from the Czech Republic in 1098 and from Kievan Rus in 1113, the same year marking a massacre in Kiev. Throughout the centuries, similar fates awaited Jewish communities in various other countries. The 12th century saw the Jews expelled from Italy in 1171 and from England in 1188 and again in 1198. This trend of expulsion continued in the 13th century, with England implementing multiple expulsions in 1290, Switzerland in 1298, and France in 1306, which saw the brutal execution of 3,000 Jews by burning. In the late 14th century, the expulsion from Hungary in 1360 and the massacre of Jews in Spain in 1391, where 30,000 Jews were executed and 5,000 burned alive, represent particularly horrific instances of violence. Spain and France continued this pattern of expulsion in 1407, followed by Poland. The 15th century was similarly relentless, with major expulsions from Spain and Sicily in 1492, Lithuania and Kiev in 1495, and Portugal by the decade's end. Notably, Spain enforced a perpetual ban on Jews in 1492. The 16th and 17th centuries continued this dismal trend, with multiple expulsions from England, Austria, Germany, Italy, and Poland, among others. The 18th and 19th centuries saw the continuation of systematic exclusion, culminating in Napoleon's ultimatum in 1806, and further expulsions from Kiev in 1828. The timeline tragically culminates in the 20th century with the genocide perpetrated by Nazi Germany starting in 1933, marking one of the darkest chapters in human history. Each of these events highlights a grim aspect of human civilization's interaction with the Jewish community, underscoring a history marred by recurrent persecution. It is noteworthy that, amidst this widespread persecution, Islamic peoples are singled out as having not expelled Jews, demonstrating a unique tolerance in contrast to the widespread hostility seen elsewhere. The Jews' inevitable fate is dispersion to the ends of the earth, because they are a corrupt people on earth. Look at what they are doing in the land of Palestine and you will understand their mentality.